Hello everybody, this is James Bellew with Duffels and Dogs. Welcome. Hey, today I'm going to talk a little bit about a project that Jeannie and I have incorporated into our life here in Costa Rica. We had it in the back of our minds sort of all along, but it's really taken shape since we've been here. So just let me give you a little backstory. You may, a couple of videos ago, you heard us talking about a property that we had bought. And we didn't really talk a lot about it at that point because our intention was to make some videos about it. But I'm gonna start that now. And so what I want to do is give you a little bit of background. When we first moved here to Costa Rica, our original idea was, we did not know where in the country we wanted to set up home base. So we thought, well, let's just, look around for the first 6 months and, see what areas of the country we liked. And to make a long story short, a week into our arriving here in the Surfside Potrero area of the northern Pacific coast of Costa Rica and the state of Guanacaste, about, 15 miles north of Tamarindo, if you're looking for it on the map. And we found this little piece of property. We were taking a walk one morning and we saw this lot. We didn't even know it was up for sale, to be honest, at that point. But it was a larger than average lot in the area, and it had a small already casita on it, like a small 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 1-bath house that had been there for quite a while. And we inquired about the property, and it had just come on the market. So we took about 30 minutes to think about it and say, okay, and then we put an offer in on it. Now, the reason that we did that was the vision that we have for this property. And the vision we have is to turn this property into I'm going to use the word compound, but it's going to be a co-work live kind of property or community. And what we've envisioned here is to have a place where people can come, people who follow us, people who are interested in learning more about the mobile lifestyle, what that might look like for them, kind of try it on, to be honest, and see if it works for them, whether they come for a few weeks or a month or two. Bring your laptop. We're going to be fully, with high-speed internet across the property, casitas where people can live, and spaces to work and relax, and be in conversations about a mobile lifestyle, or a mobile way of working online anywhere you want. It doesn't have to be Costa Rica. That just happens to be where Jeannie and I decided to make our home base. But this project is near and dear to our heart, and it is something that we want to share with everybody and have you follow along from the ground up. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a series of videos about the community that we're building and why we're doing it, and have you follow along and see what it takes to do such a project in a foreign country. So without any further ado, I'm going to take you for the first tour of Casa de la Ola Azul, the Blue Wave House. That's our tentative working name. So here we go. Hello again, everybody. So 3 months ago, Jeannie and I arrived here in Costa Rica, and our first rental, that little property in the back there that you see being remodeled, well, that was a little casita that we moved into when we first got here to make our home base while we looked around this particular area. And one morning we decided, we'd been here maybe a week. I think we got here on a Thursday, so that following Wednesday, not even, 6 days or so, and we said, hey, let's go explore the neighborhood. So that's the setup. So what we did was we said, let's not go to the beach today. Let's explore the neighborhood. Beach, by the way, is about 300 meters that way behind me. What we decided to do was, hey, let's go explore the neighborhood. So we were walking down this road, and probably about another couple hundred yards up the road here, we saw a piece of property that had just went up for sale. And just to remind everybody, what we had originally planned was to hang out in Costa Rica for 6 months or so and, you know, look around the different parts of the country and see what we liked, and, you know, looking for that perfect spot that we could, you know, build our compound for friends, family, whatnot. So anyway, we started walking up this road, and voila, and we saw this piece of property, which, by the way, I don't have any video of back then, but I do have some pictures that I'm going to show you of what we saw that day. So it'll give you a good idea of where we started. So let's take a short break. I'm going to show you what we saw that day, and then I'll be back for more explanation about where we are today, where we're headed in the future with it. That will bring you totally up to speed, and then we can go from there, and you can follow our journey as we build our compound out. See you in a minute. Everybody. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the pictures of what we saw that late November day that we first passed the piece of property that we are now going to make our home and compound. And this is what it looks like as of today. One of the first projects we did was to build the perimeter fence around the property. As you can see, they're finishing up the pedestrian gate and the drive-in gate, and of course the front wall, driveway. You can see the casita in the back, and you're probably saying, what happened to all those beautiful mango trees? Well, unfortunately, mango trees are great, they're pretty, and they produce the most delicious fruit in the world from my point of view. However, they had to go, but we will be planting more trees, palm trees, and other types of tropical vegetation around to make this a beautiful spot. But I wanted you to see where we're at today. As you can see from the original pictures, we've got the perimeter wall complete. Uh-oh, he's going to be starting the ground compactor, so there's the noise. Hold on, I'll take through the property. Okay, they're stuccoing the walls, which will be a sort of a neutral color. Again, there's Casa Camote, the original name of this casita and piece of property. You can see it. As you can see, the property backs up to, I don't know whether you can see that from the original pictures, but it backs up to the the jungle. So we left the wall as a partial wall with a grate, so we don't lose that view of the jungle in the back, so we can still enjoy the breezes that come through the jungle as well as the wildlife. So there's that. So that's as it is today. You saw as it was when we saw it back in November. And the next thing I will show you is what the plans are to make this a community for those who are interested in learning more about digital lifestyle. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the future.